Right now, the Portsmouth city manager says they're using all of their resources to get a grip on the crime problem. The manager sat down today with News 3 reporter Brendan Ponton for a one-on-one interview.
Yes, we spoke with the city manager here at City Hall this morning, and Angel Jones says fighting crime is her #1 priority as city manager. Each time there's a shooting in Portsmouth, city manager Angel Jones says the police chief texts her. This morning, her phone went off again when 4 people got shot at a club overnight.
Any day that there is not a shooting is a good day for me. And any day that we do have a shooting, it's something that I try to do better to avoid.
Jones has been on the job since April and oversees the police chief in a role as city manager. On Tuesday, mothers from Portsmouth attended the city council meeting to describe how their children have become the victims of gun violence in the city.
I am just afraid for my kids. I'm coming to y'all because this city has went down in the last 2 years since this pandemic has started.
And Jones says she's listening to them.
The city's doing all it can do to try to curtail gun violence in the city. We're using every means possible.
The city has seen an uptick in homicides this year, and that's following a deadly 2020 when there were 34 homicides, leading to a homicide rate of about 36 per 100,000 people in Portsmouth, compared to 7.8 nationwide. Would you say reducing crime and gun violence is your #1 priority as city manager?
Absolutely.
She and city leaders put together a 3-pillar plan and released it earlier this year. It includes things like addressing the causes of crime, developing an effective and safe staff, and crime-fighting strategies like adding lighting to dark areas and allocating police officers to areas with high crime. Do you think the plan's working?
Parts of it are definitely working. Parts of it we're going to tweak. As I said, it's a living document.
She says they're constantly reviewing the best areas to send the police officers, but currently the department has more than 80 vacancies for police officers.
It's hampering us. I mean, we're having to make choices as to whether we deploy officers in neighborhoods to address or to be visible to reduce crime versus whether we put them on traffic.
Jones says she's passionate about getting this figured out. She's been meeting with neighborhood civic leagues to help build trust. And Jones says she's not letting the staff issues stop her.
It doesn't stop us. We find creative ways to get around that. We prioritize those things that have the most impact, and we take it from there.
And Jones says the city is considering investing in technology that would help police identify when and where shots are being fired. That's called the Shot Spotter program, and the city could move forward with that early next year. Live in Portsmouth, Brendan Ponton, News 3.